Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Chris here. I wanted to give you guys a quick update of an article that I found, and this is on stocksgazette.com, and this is by Abby Carey, so all that goes out to them. But what I wanted to speak to you guys about, just this headline alone, Litecoin LTC or Bitcoin BTC, reasons why Litecoin is the one to buy in 2018. And this is what I've been telling you all about, that Litecoin is so undervalued. I really believe it's like how silver is to gold right now, how the ratio is completely out of whack, where you can buy 68 or 70 ounces of silver for 1 ounce of gold when it should be more around 20, 25, 18, somewhere right in there. And I feel that way about Litecoin. And I wanted to read some of this to you all. Litecoin LTC traded today at $127 to the USD and 0.015 for the Bitcoin, and has a 7-day change of 13.88%. Put into perspective, Bitcoin traded at 8,088 to the USD at a price change of around 14.07% over the last 7 days. In terms of market cap, LTC has a modest 7 billion market cap, while Bitcoin stands at 137 billion. In terms of supply, there are 56 million Litecoin in circulation compared to Bitcoin's almost 17 million. Now, you may be among the many who wonder why anyone should bother comparing Litecoin to Bitcoin. In cryptocurrency circles, Litecoin is silver to Bitcoin's gold standard. This means that LTC should be viewed at a certain ratio against Bitcoin. Both coins share the same code base, are deflationary, and utilize proof of work mining, albeit with different hashing algorithms. Whereas BTC supply is capped at 21 million coins, Litecoin is capped at only 4 times higher at 84 million. If you take the current price of $8,000, then BTC is 62 times higher and 19 times bigger in terms of market cap. If that's the case, then one thing is very clear here. This altcoin is at the very moment greatly undervalued, given the assumption that the ratio should be just 4 times bigger than Litecoin's target price pegged on BTC should be 1/4, translating to about $2,000 per Litecoin. Likewise, the market cap should be somewhere around $34 billion. And I really believe we'll see $34 billion by the end of the year in Litecoin's market cap, my friends. At the current figures, LTC is still very much undervalued, but does it have the potential to hit new all-time highs in the future? I think so. Most projections put it around $600 for 2018, but with the disparity in the ratio, it could go even much higher. LTC's advantages. Let's look at it this way. Litecoin has a number of advantages over Bitcoin and many other altcoins that put it in a strong position. Chief among them is its usability. While it may be utilized for other blockchain-based uses like smart contracts and so on, LTC is currently the only cryptocurrency designed and technologically equipped to be used as a currency. That means it can be used as ordinary fiat money, and if crypto were to replace fiat, then LTC is in a better place to do so as well. While Bitcoin and Ethereum struggle with network issues, Litecoin provides faster and one of the most cheapest transactions. To prove its commitment to network improvement, it is the first network to implement both segregated witness SegWit and the Lightning Network. As the first to use these, the project was able to demonstrate how fast its network was by transferring 0.000001 Litecoin from Zurich, Switzerland to San Francisco. Here are a number of advantages that Litecoin has that should be seen as tremendous gain in the future. So it says, Litecoin is primarily a payment coin. Its network is fast and cheap, allowing adoption in the small mom and pop shops. Bitcoin will be used more of a store of value. So we've talked about that, Bitcoin being the gold and Litecoin being the silver that is used. The rapid growth of markets offering LTC payment options likely to propel coin to mass adoption, so it has that first mover's advantage. 3. The crypto doesn't suffer too much price swings, and neither are they too volatile. The downtrend is generally smooth, giving it some kind of stability. The same can be said of its uptrend. And then the last one, the focus of the team and community that generally avoids dysfunctional infighting. The reason there hasn't been too many frequent forks on the network. So that's also a really good point, that we have a good Litecoin foundation, and we also have Charlie Lee, which I know some people got mad at him about selling his coins. But really, guys, the conflict of interest, if he really can sway things by just a tweet, it's almost better in the long run for him not to have these coins so that he can promote Litecoin to all that it should be promoted without people saying that, he is just doing this for his own financial gain. So I can't understand the reason why he sold those. And then it says Litecoin quickly becoming preferred payment currency. I like to think of Bitcoin as really the best coin for use as a store of value. Ethereum is a platform simply overwhelmed by the volume of dApps and smart contracts running on its network, while Bitcoin Cash lags behind for lack of commitment to implement SegWit and LN, the Lightning Network. This leaves LTC as the front runner in the provision of a platform for digital currency and small-scale payments. The growing number of payment services and merchant tools utilizing Litecoin point towards its future, where payments will likely be made in LTC. And I think that's a really big deal, guys, that Litecoin, because of its fees, businesses will be able to accept it for a cup of coffee, or they will be able to send millions of dollars around the world for extremely low fees. And I've heard quite a few people who have businesses say that they're paying 4% when they're having products made out of the country and using like PayPal and all that stuff. So I really think this would be big. And I like to look for undervalued things. And that's why I told you I really like the real silver as well, because it is so undervalued to gold. I love both gold and silver, but I feel like silver is a better opportunity than what gold is because of how devalued it is. And I also feel like that with Litecoin. Litecoin right now, just on the price of Bitcoin, should be every bit of $1,000 to $2,000, guys, and we're looking at it for $130. So that makes me scratch my head and say, how undervalued is this? And that's why it's one that I really think will do well, and that's why it's my 2018 coin to pick for the whole year. I think it's going to be the best in terms of percentage gains, and you've seen how it takes off. When it runs, it really runs hard. So I wanted to bring this to you guys, and I pray that you all are having a great and safe day. God bless each and every one of you. Take care.